It's Nancy and Newman on Bob 94.9 at 8:26. Gorgeous day today with a high of 82. Gorgeous night to go out and see Annie in Hershey. And Daddy Warbucks himself is in the studio with us. Good morning.
Good morning. Good to be here.
I'm going to call you Gilgamesh. Is that your first name?
Gilgamesh, yes, absolutely.
Very good, Newman.
I try, you mentioned you were born in Scotland originally?
Born in Scotland, raised in Michigan, been living in Cleveland, and now heading to New York because if I want to work, that's where I'm going to be.
My sister lives in Cleveland.
Oh, really? Where at?
Do you know her?
Give the address over the air. Come on,
somewhere near
the
airport.
Let's do this right now.
It's so sad. I don't know my sister's address. I have no idea. It's terrible.
She's a grief counselor.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, we have plenty of work for her in Cleveland. Does she help Browns fans? Is that why she's...
I think so. Are you a Browns fan?
Oh, God, no. I'm an optimist.
Yeah, I knew I liked you.
Nice.
Very nice. So how long have you been with the production of Annie?
Technically, I've been with it for 4 years now.
Okay.
Coming up on 4 years. I did the role for 2 years at Beck Center for the Arts in Cleveland, Ohio, and then was fortunate enough to land this. And we're actually finishing out year one of the tour, and we're hoping year two is going to happen.
So
Annie's classic.
It is.
Everybody loves Annie.
And everybody knows the story.
Yeah.
As an actor, did you find it difficult to take on this role because you have to interact with a little girl
and as you've got children and animals,
sing and
Well, as they say, it's the W.C. Fields line is never work with children or animals,
right.
But he didn't say anything about children and animals.
So
that seems to be the magic combination,
really?
Because it's great. I mean, the kids. I always say because our lives are so transient on the road, that it's really great to have the kids there and to have the dogs there because there's at least the illusion of home and family there, because we have at longest 2-week sits. Sometimes we'll have a 3-week sit next year, I believe. But it's a very transient lifestyle. So having the children there, wonderful. Having the dogs there is fantastic.
How many dogs are in this production?
There are 2. There's Macy and Sunny. They are both with Bill Berloni, who trained the original Sandy on Broadway in '77. He only uses rescue animals, and both Sonny and Macy are rescue animals.
Wow.
And he has an entire farm, basically a ranch where all of his rescue animals are. And
so he has the farm.
Yeah.
We always wondered where the farm was, and now we know.
The farm.
Where the farm.
And it's interesting though because animals, they are such good listeners, and they want you to tell them what to do, but. The dog's name is Sandy in the show, but then they have different names. Is that not confusing for them?
Well, animals are easily trainable, but it's not so much it's not like they hear a sound. They don't hear a name and recognize their name. They hear a set of tones. It's kind of like rather than seeing letters or words written on a page, it would be signs.
Okay.
Or, symbols, rather, I should say.
Yeah.
So they do most out of visual commands, so that way they can be trained from offstage, or rather instructed offstage. There's a great moment in the show where everybody's cleared the stage. There's no actors left on the stage, and then the four-legged furry actor comes walking out, stops, sits down, looks off stage right, looks off stage left, gets up, walks off the stage.
Wow.
And I can't even do that.
I know, right?
I mean, I'm like, what's my motivation? Why am I doing this? They're just like treat. You know what? If somebody had trained me as an actor with treats, I'd be so much better off.
And I do want to ask you, did you have hair before you became Daddy Warbucks? Did you have to shave your head for Daddy Warbucks?
I had very long hair before I was Daddy Warbucks. It's radio, so I won't show you. But it's actually, I think there's a picture of it on my website, GilgameshTaggett.com. But yeah, I had hair down to the middle of my back at one point.
Really?
And you chose to shave it all off to be Daddy Warbucks.
Well, I originally shaved it for another role.
Okay.
And I was mortified to find out, it was an absolute terror, wondering what the shape of my head looked like, because everybody thinks, I'll just shave my head, and then you go, oh, no, that's a bad idea for you.
No, everybody doesn't think that.
And I already have a Jupiterian head, so I was very afraid of what it was going to look like, and I liked it. I went from the hair I'd shaved it was for As You Like It, Great Lakes Theater Festival back in 2005.
Wow.
And I've grown facial hair in a lot since then, but I haven't been growing the hair back. I don't know, I like it.
Well, it's less maintenance, it really is.
Well, it's less hair to comb, but more face to shave.
Yeah, that's true.
And you get ready really quick in the morning.
I've turned it into I have, mostly, and not because out of any efficiency, I'm just very lazy. So I like to be able to get up and out quickly.
Ambitiously lazy, though.
Yes. Oh, I'm too lazy to fail.
Exactly. That's great. So your guesstimation, How much money is Daddy Warbucks really worth in today's money?
In today's money, he owns the people. He owns the 1%.
He owns the 1%.
Yeah.
That was a great question.
I've been asked that several times. It's the first time I've actually come up with that answer, and I like it. Because there is a line in the show where he says, by the time I was 23, I made my first $1 million. And then 10 years after that, I turned that into $100 billion. And says, in those days, that was a lot of money.
That's great. Is it true that the first $1 million is the hardest?
Oh, always is. Yeah. And I can speak of that from personal experience in my fantasy world, the perfect utopian society I build in my head that makes it easy for me to get up in the morning.
So how long is the production in town for Annie?
We're in town until Sunday. We have evening shows tonight. Was it Wednesday?
Yeah, today's Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Days of the week,
day.
Months, all of that, they're lost to me. We've been on the road for a long time. We have Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, and then we have 2 shows on Saturday and 2 on Sunday. And I do believe we're giving away some tickets for
the
Yes,
Sunday
we
night
are.
show.
Thank you for bringing them.
Very nice. It's a 4-pack?
4-pack, yes.
All right. Call now. 717-671-9949. Gilgamesh?
Yes, sir.
Daddy, which one did I get right?
Just call me Daddy.
Daddy Warbucks.
Daddy. He likes that. Daddy likes you.
If you made $100 billion,
I'm going to pay for that one.
I'll call you Daddy. No worries. All right, we got to go. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you for having me.
Call now to see Annie. 717-671-9949. We'll be right back.